Every internal combustion engine is basically an explosion machine. Electric spark plugs deliver ignition sparks that cause a mixture of air and fuel to explode. This happens inside a cylinder, where a piston is moving up and down. The enormous force of the explosion forces the piston downwards. The motion is transmitted by the crankshaft to the gearbox, and from there to the wheels. On the way up, the piston pushes the exhaust out of the cylinder through the exhaust valve. On the way back down, a fresh fuel and air mixture is sucked in. The upward movement compresses the fuel. At the right moment, the spark plug ignites the explosion. The process starts again from the beginning. Intake, compression, ignition, and power exhaust. Because these 4 steps are repeated over and over, this kind of internal combustion engine is also called a 4-cycle or 4-stroke engine. Engines with 4 to 6 cylinders are the most common. They assure a balanced transmission of power to the crankshaft. Since the invention of the engine, this principle has basically remained unchanged. Nevertheless, the first internal combustion engine of 1876 and today's high-performance engines are worlds apart. The tremendous progress, which has above all made modern engines economical, powerful yet low in emissions, has been achieved by working on the details. Rather than only one inlet and outlet valve for each cylinder, today's engines have up to 5 valves per cylinder. This way, the fuel and air mixture can flow in more evenly and the exhaust can be removed even faster. Even the piston surface has been optimized time and again. In the early days, the piston had a smooth surface. Today, it has a complex surface structure that also contributes to more efficient combustion of the mixture in a precisely timed air swirling process. The process of building the fuel and air mixture has also changed. Rather than preparing the mixture in the carburetor outside the cylinder, as in the past, today's engines have a so-called intake manifold injection. In the state-of-the-art direct injection 4-stroke engines, the fuel is injected directly into the combustion chamber. Advantage: reduced consumption and a more efficient combustion. Even the general layout of the cylinders has been changed time and again over the years. The inline layout, however, remains the standard to this day. To save space, but also to be able to combine more cylinders with each other, there are other cylinder layouts. The radial engine is used in aeroplanes. Automobiles have the horizontally opposed engine, the V engine, the VR engine, and the W engine. The W configuration was chosen by Volkswagen engineers for their high-performance engine, the W12. At its heart is still the good old 4-stroke combustion process. But surrounding it is a high-performance unit that in many respects points the way to the future. This makes the Volkswagen W12 a highlight in terms of innovative engine design and a milestone in the more than 100-year history of the internal combustion engine.